Namaskar student, myself Dr. Kirti Joshi, Assistant Professor, Food and Biotech Department, JV University. This session is about basic principles of research designs. Professor Fisher has enumerated three principles of experimental designs. First one, principle of replication. Second, principle of randomization. And third, principle of local control. Now, firstly, we'll discuss about principle of replication. According to this, the experiment should be repeated more than once. Thus, each experiment is applied in many experimental units instead of only one. By doing so, the statistical accuracy of the experiments is increased. Each treatment is applied in many experimental units instead of one. By doing so, the statistical accuracy of the experiment is increased. The results so obtained will be more reliable in comparison to the conclusion we drawn without applying the principle of replication. The entire experiment can even be repeated several times for better results. Replication is introduced in order to increase the preciousness of a study. It is to say, to increase the accuracy with which the main effects and interactions can be estimated. Now, moving towards the second principle, that is principle of randomization. This provides protection against the effect of extraneous factors by randomization. We may apply randomization principles and protect ourselves against the effect of extraneous factors. Provides protection when we conduct an experiment against the effect of extraneous factors by randomization. In other words, this principle indicates that we should design or plan the experiment in such a way that the variations caused by extraneous factors can all be combined under the general heading of chance. We may apply randomization principles and protect ourselves against the effect of extrinsic factors. As such, through the application of the principles of randomization, we can have a better estimate of the experimental error. Now, moving towards the third and final principle, that is principle of local control. According to this principle, we first divide the field into several homogeneous parts known as blocks, and then each of such block is divided into part equal to the number of treatments. Under the extraneous factors, the known source of variability is made to vary deliberately over as wide a range as necessary, and this need to be done in such a way that the variability it causes can be measured and hence estimated from the experimental error. This means that we should plan the experiment in a manner that we can perform a two-way analysis of variance in which the total variability of the data is divided into three components attributed to treatments. In brief, through the principle of local control, we can estimate the variability due to extraneous factor or factors from the experimental error. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 JV University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. Thank you.